Okay, so now we go for the next question. But before we go next question, if you have a family member, if you have a friend, you have a brother, sister, family, cousin, neighbor in any of the townships or location or hood, something like that. In, you know what I'm saying, in states you call hood, but in South Africa you call location. You know what I'm saying? Or Ekasi, come on, Ekasi or Kuruleni. In Soweto, Kailicha, Saisi, Filipi, Nyanga, Danun, all those places, man. Just love Danun, Kailicha, Filipi, Nyanga, Merenberg, those are locations in South Africa. If you know anybody struggle with man, don't let these kids fall, man. You can always send me a picture. I can help them. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this. You can make a change just by bringing me information. I can always do something whenever cool. So please let me know. Hey, you can visit my Twitter page, Trying to Bound Academy. Say, hey man, I got my neighbor, my friend. She real struggle a lot, man. This situation. You know, I'm also come from the same environment, struggle. You know what I'm saying? Please let me know. I can try to do something, even if something small, but I believe it can change somebody's life. So without what's the question, let's go to question number 9. So that's a question right there. Soweto, Kailicha, Filipi, Yaga, Merenberg, all those places, man. Just let me know. So we have a question right there. Question number 9. I'll do all this question quickly. So the sum of the square of the consecutive even integer. What is consecutive number? When you say consecutive number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or means they are consecutive to one another. But according to the question, they say consecutive even integers means 2, 4, 6, 8. See what I'm saying? So I'll go and explain question number 10 like how we see there, and that's question number 11, the last one. Question 11, question 10, question 1. Now, okay, let's go to the business as usual without wasting time. Okay. So let's answer the first question. Excuse me. They say, how did I say? They say the sum of the square of the two consecutive even integers. So that's very important. That's what I highlight. So this is a consecutive term. Consecutive. What is consecutive? Consecutive, for example, if somebody have 1, 2, 3, 4, this is a consecutive number. Means like 1 to next to another. It has to be consecutive to one another. Consecutive. But for this case, they say the sum. So you're gonna have to add those consecutive. Sum of the square of the two consecutive. So first you have to have these two consecutive, and then you square them. After you square them, you sum. But those consecutive are even integer. What does that mean? Even integer. Even meaning, so let's go through the solution straight. So it's not normal number. Means if this is x, what is even number? Like 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like you go 2, all of them. So meaning, so now we don't know the first consecutive integer, because they say the sum of the square of the two consecutive integers. So we assume the first consecutive integer is x, and the second one, if this is x, if they're consecutive, this must be x plus 2. If this is x, this must be x plus 2. See, but if it was consecutive odd integer, which is not part of the question, if it was odd, I'll say this is y, let's say odd y. If this is y, this must be y plus 1. So I'm saying, but for this case is not odd number, is even number, so we're going to say, how did the question say here, excuse me? Take the question back a little bit, just to show you exactly what we're doing. So, they say, the sum of the square of the two consecutive integers means you sum, but the square of these two consecutive, when you add them, it's going to give you 1,252. So it's going to be 252. That's how I say it. Okay, let's go now. And so, okay. So x square equal to x square, and the plus now we square this one. Means if anything is square, means you multiply by the same thing. X plus 2 equal to 1052. Now let's simplify. So we got x squared here, plus multiply face on the face one, we get x squared. Face on the second one is 2x, I mean this and this is 2x. Now plus 2x. And this also, excuse me, this and this, x squared. This and this, 2x. Now 2 and 2, 2x. So 2x, 2 times 2 equal to 4, equal to 1252. So this is going to be equal to 4x. So say this is equal to 4x plus 4 we bring this one over, minus 1252 equal to 0. I hope everybody can see there. And now plus x squared is 2x squared. Now when you add this together, you get 1248 equal to 0. And then here we have it for x, and we have a 2x squared plus. So we can divide by 2 throughout just to simplify. So divided by 2 is going to be x squared plus 2x minus 624 equal to 0. 624 equal to 0. So now we do now, simplify. So if you simplify, when you factorize these two, so if x squared means you must have x and x, which number is going to give us negative 624? The number is going to give you that one. It has to be 26 and 24. 26 and 24. This plus and this minus. But it's not necessarily you must do with this method. You can do general quadratic formula and they can get the value of x. So the first x equal to 0, this 26 here, and the second x equal to 0. So x plus 26 equal to 0, and also x minus 24 equal to 0. So this one go over, so x equal to negative 26 and x equal to 24. So the even consecutive integer has to be negative 26 and 24. Negative 26 and negative 24. So check, what you mean, man? I don't understand, what do you mean? Okay, so let me explain to you what that means. Shows me. That means if x equal to negative 26 here, let's say negative 26. So what happened? This is going to be negative 26 plus 2. What that mean? Means negative 26 plus 2. We want to see this consecutive. Look, this and this is going to be negative 26. The question is finished, hey? I'm trying to explain to you. And this is going to be negative 24. So if you square this and then you add, square this, put in the calculator, you're going to get a value. Plus, excuse me. sorry. Oh, apologize. It's getting cold now. And then this one plug in the calculator, also get the answer. And then add them, the answer must be 1252. That's what I'm trying to say here. Got it. So now we go to question number 10. Question number 10. So question number 10, what I should do here, question number 10. Suppose x, excuse me, I hope you can see there. You have x, 2x, and 3x plus 2 are consecutive terms. So even these are the consecutive terms, but in geometric sequence. Calculate x and hence find the other two terms, means next two terms. How could you be sure in your answer if your answer is correct? Okay, if your answer is correct. So here we go. So we got another two consecutive integers. Okay, so that's a question right there. Let's say suppose x, 2x, and 3x plus 2 are consecutive terms. So what does that mean? If this is geometric, GP, geometric, any geometric sequence, if you have a second term divide first term, it must be equal to the next term divided by the previous. What that mean? Hamish, what do you mean about the terms? When you say something geometric, meaning if let's say you have a 3 and 9, these are terms, and 27. Look, if I take this is term 1, means the first term, this is second, the third. If you take term 2 divided by term 1, look, 9 divided by 3, you're going to get equal to 3. And it must be equal to this term here divided by this one, which is, look, term 3, third term divided by the second term, which you're going to get 27 divided by 9 equal to 3. Yes. So this is geometric. So that's how you test for geometry. But if it's not the same, then it's not geometric. See what I'm saying? So for this case, they have said already this is geometric, so you don't have to test. So they say these terms are geometric. Which terms? X, 2x, and 3x plus 2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say excuse me, I'm going to solve here. Excuse me. So now I'm going to say, change the pen. So now we're going to say, excuse me, let me use my green pen. So now it's okay. So now our terms are x, 2x, and 3x plus 2. So say okay. So term 1, term 2, and term 3. What is the term? The first one is x, 2x, and the third one is 3x plus 2. These are terms. These are 3 terms. So what we're going to do now, excuse me, we know if we take this term divided by this, it must be equal to this divided by this. If, because they say it's geometric here, they say it's geometric. So if it is geometric, meaning to get the common ratio, this is called common ratio. When you divide the next divided by previous, next common ratio. Common ratio, if I take term 2 divided by term 1, it must be equal to term 3 divided by term 2. So here we go. Let's do what we have to do. So now we say, excuse me. So we know term 2. What is the term 2? 2x over. What is the term 1? X equal. Must be equal to 3x, which is term 3, plus 2 over 2x. And what we're going to do here, I can cross multiplication. So this on this one, and this on this one. So 2x times 2x. You cross now. This one and that one. This just like how I said cross. 2x times 2x, 4x squared equal to x times this one, 3x plus 2 right there. So mathematical. Now we go. See here, this is a multiplication. So I can decrease some of this. I'll say this. I can cancel that one. Or if you don't want, you can multiply and get the whole. But if it's me, I'll just say this is 4x squared, and this is x times, like mathematical. If somebody give you 4x equal to 8, you can simplify right there by 4, 1 by 4, 2. So x equal to 2. So that's what I did here, because there's a multiplication, 2 terms. So I can say by 1x and 1x. So I'm going to have a 4x equal to 3x plus 2. And then this is going to come here. Excuse me. It's going to come the other side. Or I think the good way, excuse my poet, we would have said, okay, I think something missed here. Term 2, what is term 2? 2x divided by x, 2x divided by x. Term 3, 3x plus 2 over 2x. Yeah, over 2x, I got it. Oh, I copied the equation wrong, that's why I see. I apologize, sincere apologize. Sincere apologize. From the equation, I copied it wrong. It has to be 2x plus 1 here. See there? 2x, I apologize, 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 here, 2x plus 1. So for that case, it's going to be 2x plus 1. Whenever there's 2x with plus what? Plus 1. So this 2x plus 1. So this is going to be wrong here. Oh, that's why it didn't make sense. It makes sense, but you know. So now we have to remultiply again here. This term, according to the given equation, it has to be 2x plus 1 here. 2x plus 1. Sorry about that. I apologize. I want to get to the right destination. So 2x plus 1. So what we're going to do, we're going to cross now. So this cross was wrong because the data was kind of wrong a little bit. So we cross, so it's okay. So 2x plus 1 times 2x plus 1 equal to x times everything. So let me use another pen here because there was a lot of mess here. So x times 3x plus 2. So what we're going to do, we're going to expand it. 2x times 2x, 4x squared. 2x times 2, 2x. Now we go for the next term. So 2x you put in your mind, put in your head. 1 times 2x also 2x, so it's going to be 4x. 1 times 1 equal to 1. And then we do the same thing here. X times x, 3x squared plus, this is going to be 2x. So now we group them together. These x come, 3x come here. So it's going to be 4x minus 3x equal to x squared. Now, this is 4x. You 2x come here. So 4x minus 2x equal to, mean this one come here, means it's going to be minus, plus, going to be minus here. When it comes here, it's plus. When it comes, it's going to be minus. 4x minus 2x equal to 2x. Now we have a 1 plus 1 equal to 0. Equal to 0. So what that means? This equal to, put x here, x plus 1 plus 1. So the first one equal to 0. Mean this equal to 0. and this is equal to 0. So say x plus 1 equal to 0. So our x equal to -1, and here is going to be the same answer also, because we say x plus 1 equal to 0, so x equal to -1. That's all. See, or somebody could have said, you see this part here, somebody could have said same thing, x plus 1, x plus 1. So I could have said x plus 1, so it's space there, what, square equal to 0, and then you square it, and then you square it. This and this is going to cancel, so x plus 1 equal to 0, go over x equal to -1. So A, the method that you follow. So we got the value of x, and how the question say, find the value of x. We got the value of x, x equal to -1, x equal to -1, find the value of x, we got it, and hence find the other two terms. Okay, so how are we going to get the other two terms? Excuse me. We can get the other two terms easy, man. So okay, so r equal to our x equal to -1. So let's plug in that x so that you know the terms now. Okay, let me solve next page. Okay, so our x equal to -1, x equal to -1. So if x equal to -1, so I know my terms. So what is my term? My terms are x here, x to x plus 1. So our terms are x, and then our terms are x to x plus 1, and the last term is 3x plus 2. Meaning these are terms, term 1, term 2, term 3. But we know the value of x, so we can plug it in and set in the value of x. So it's going to be the first term. When you put -1 here, it's going to be -1. So the first term equal to -1. Let's go for the second term. When you put -1 here, it's going to be 2 times -1, -2, plus 1, -1 also, term 2, -1 also. For term 3, if you take -1 in here, it's going to be 3 times -1, -3 plus 2 equal to -1. So all the terms, they give -1, -1, -1. So even the term 4 also is going to be also -1. Even term 5 also is going to be equal to -1. How do you get there? There's a little formula that we use. We say Tn equal to first term Rn minus 1. This is the formula that we use for geometry to get any term. For example, we want to get term 4, so we're going to say term, what is the n? 4 equal to a. What is a? A is the first term, but our first term equal to -1. We have just got now -1. So here in a is going to be -1. Ara the common ratio. How you get common ratio? Always next term minus previous divided by the previous. Next term divided by the previous. So if you use these three terms here, so say r equal to -1 over the previous term also is -1. Even this one, second term, which you see is -1 over first term, -1. So our common ratio equal to -1, which should come here. What is the n? We say term 4, so it's going to be 4 minus 1 is just their constant. So we say -1, and then this is -1, and this is prime. But any number, exponential prime, if it's negative, it's going to come out as a negative. So it's going to be -1. Put in the calculator, it's going to give you -1 times -1, which equal to term 4 equal to, excuse me, this is -1. In our common ratio, excuse me, our common ratio is not -1. My apologies, I'm sorry, it's +1 here, because say negative over negative is +1. So our common ratio equal to positive, excuse me, our common ratio is +1, is +1 here, +1. But this is -1 first term, so +1 power cube. So -1 times +1, and 1 times +1 equal to -1. So term 4 equal to -1 also. Even term 5 it should be the same. How are you going to get term 5? We use the formula of n to get any term. Term n equal to a r n minus 1. But which term they say next, because they say next two terms. So it's term 5. What is the a? A the first term. What is the first term? -1. So -1. R we say we got here, which equal to 1. So we say okay, 1. Our n equal to 5. So 5 minus 1 equal to 4. So -1 bracket 1 times anything equal to 1. So it's going to be -1. So term 5 also equal to -1. So I think we have answers. So the next two terms are also -1 and -1. So all the terms are -1. Got it. So if you have a question, you have a comment, you have anything comments, you can write down there. Like I say, if you know anybody in Soweto, Alexandria, Johannesburg, or Kibera, Kenya, or Tanzania, Zanzibar, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Malawi, anywhere, man, you can send me the question. You know what I'm saying, to Dama or Uganda, Entebbe, Kisumu, Kenya, Ghana, Kumasi, anywhere, man, Accra, anywhere, Sierra Leone, Senegal, Egypt, any part of, man, you can send me the question. Or even if you anywhere, man, this is my fault. Even in states, so I'm saying you're in a place like Baltimore, Chicago, anywhere, you can send me the question, man. Cali, anywhere, man, send me the question, brother. Atlanta, Georgia, send me a question. Send me a question, and then we can try to find a solution, man. We can get you how to get distinction, man.